Hello everybody, I am Tony. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, special welcome to you. Today we're going to go over some makeup that I just received in the mail. I got in some products from Oden's Eye Cosmetics that is based out of Switzerland, I believe. This is one of their old collections. It's not the new one that everybody's talking about. This is actually the Norns collection. It is about like folklore in Switzerland, I guess. The main palette is the Norns palette, the Norns sisters palette. It's about 3 sisters, and I don't know the exact story. I have it written down. I have to be really careful because one of these shades is actually shattered. Very careful, but this is what this main pattern or palette looks like. This shadow right here is slightly broken. It looks like a really loose shadow anyway. But this came from Hong Kong, so it took a long trip to get here, and I don't really mind it having one shadow broken out of everything. So I got the main eyeshadow palette that I just showed you guys, and then they have 3 smaller eyeshadow palettes. You have the Erd palette, the Skuld palette, and the Ferrandi palette, I believe. I got the Erd palette, which looks like this. Let me pull the plastic out. It looks like this. These colors are absolutely stunning. This is a lot of what I have on my eyes today. I have this color, and this really beautiful green right here. And then in the other palette, this is the Skuld palette. It looks like this, and I have this green on the main portion of my eye. I think my look turned out absolutely stunning. These shadows are mesmerizing. The shimmers are just amazing. I mean, the quality on these is just amazing. I'm gonna swatch some of these for you. I can't not. Let me show you guys too. I know I showed these already, but I got 2 of their highlighters. I don't know how I got them. I got them by accident, and I'm not paying to have them shipped back to Hong Kong. So this is what the one looks like, and this is the Spring of Life, or yeah, Spring of Life, and this is the blue one. It does have a big fingerprint in it. That's okay though. These are really beautiful highlighters. When you first get them, the patterns in them are just stunning. This is the Web of Destiny, and this one you can still see a little bit what it did look like around the edges, but I did use this as my highlight for today, so the middle got messed up by my brush, but just the pattern in there is so beautiful. The highlights alone, I mean, they're just insane. So I guess we'll start out with the Skuld palette. Like I said, these are not new at all. I watched a video on them a while ago, and I really wanted to order them, and I never did. And I kind of had to. Like, I watched the video on them again, and I was like, you know what, these have to be mine. I can't not let these go. So I'm gonna try to swatch these out real quick. It's gonna take a second because I have to use some makeup wipes in between, because these are, I think, 6 color pans, because there's a split one in the center. Yeah, there are 6 colors in each of these small palettes. So let me get these last 2, and you guys can check this one out. Oh, I love this green. I couldn't believe what it looked like. This blue is also stunning too. I can't imagine what it looks like. It is, look at this palette. This is beauty in all its glory. I mean, seriously, look at these shadows. Oh my God. I am so excited and so happy. It took them, I think it was 16 days to get here, which is not too bad. I can't complain. Getting stuff from Hong Kong, and with the way that the US postal system has been lately, like getting pallets from out of the country, them having to go through customs and all that stuff. I'm pleasantly surprised at how fast I got everything. And I had to reach out to the company because they sent highlighters to my neighbor's house, and I had to make sure that they have my address right, because I didn't order these highlighters, but they sent them to me. And I sent them a message back and addressed the fact that they had the wrong address and that they sent me these highlighters. Well, they never addressed the fact that they sent me these highlighters. They just let it go, which is cool on their part. But, you know, it's a really big bonus for me. I got to try their highlighters and they're beautiful. But I had to make sure they had my right address. They corrected the problem, and then they sent me really, really detailed shipping instructions on how it was going to get here. And like once it landed in America, it was going to go to DHL. Then it was going to go to the US Postal Service. And they gave me tracking numbers for DHL and the Postal Service. And the Postal Service let me know within the hour what time it was going to get to my house. So I was really, really excited and happy about getting this. Not the whole collection, because I didn't get the whole collection. There's one more highlighter and one more mini palette. But the mini palette, the other one was all mattes, so I didn't pick it up. But I'm really mad at myself for not pinking it up right now, because I really think I would have loved it. Oh my gosh, look at that silver. Wow, I'm swatching out the Oden palette. Wow. These are just mesmerizing. I don't know what else to call them, really. I mean, this looks like a highlighter. I didn't use this color yet, so this will be pretty to see. Wow. Okay, and then one more. This is also a green that I put on my eyes. I put it down here on the outer section of my eyes. So this is the little Oden palette, and this is what it swatches out to look like. Just look at those colors. I mean, the shimmers are so beautiful, just stunning. And the mattes, they just went on my eyes. I mean, they were beautiful. Not patchy, not funny, just smooth and silky, just really, really nice. I'm gonna try to swatch out the whole palette, but the whole palette is kind of big, so this might take a minute. Let me put all the plastic thingies down. And like I said, I have to be careful with this palette because of that one shadow that is, I can show you a little bit better because I smushed it down. This is what the palette looks like, all the way from this khaki down to these lovely shimmers. Like, the whole thing is just beautiful. So I'm going to try to swatch this out real quick. But, I mean, I can't believe how velvety smooth these are. And I forgot to take the colors off my hand. That's a necessary thing because this is a big palette. I'm going to need my hand. I am so impressed with Oden's. I just cannot wait to order more from them. Honestly, I mean, my fiance told me I needed to start ordering things that were in the country and stop ordering things that are in like Hong Kong and China and stuff like that. You know, stop ordering stuff that's in the PRC and all that stuff. But you know what? It's just totally worth it with this stuff. It's just so much, such beautiful makeup. And it's so hard to find stuff that's just this high of a quality in this country. I'm not saying you can't by any means, because there are some indie brands that have just amazing makeup here, which, you know, I should really test some of that stuff out, which I have been trying to a little bit. I did pick up that Sugar Drizzle palette from Sugar Drizzle Polish that just brought out those multi-chrome eyeshadow sticks that look freaking amazing. I went to pick some of those up, but I know they sold out the day that like she started selling those, because everybody said they wanted them. And I know her company is really small, just by the customer service that I got from her. Like Nikki, the girl who owns Sugar Drizzle Polish, just by the way that she acted, I could tell it was like a one-person show. Look at this. It's just amazing. But I don't know how people work with, like, you know, a one-person show, but, you know, it's just amazing what they can do when they put their minds to it, and how they come up with these beautiful formulas is beyond me. This would have looked nice on my eyes today too. I didn't try this one. I didn't even want to open the new palette yet. I figured I'd try the small ones, and I would do a video about it if I liked it. And I am just over the moon happy with this. So some of these are just the most beautiful, like duochrome shadows, and the shimmers are just stunning. Some of these shimmers are unbelievable. Oh, I didn't know there was a black in here either. That is really cool. I'm really excited about that. It's always nice to have a black shadow, even though I don't use them very often. It's really nice to have. This is a really beautiful matte. It's nice and teal. Okay. I'm actually doing a pretty good job at swatching these out, but I'm gonna have to put my arm up like kind of funny. So I'll try to keep them going this way. All right. I only have a couple left, so I should be okay. There we go. There's a thunderstorm outside. If you guys hear anything, here, let me try to. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. I know the last four are like off angle, but I wanted to get all of them from here, like the khaki one, and then this pretty light pink duochrome all the way down to the bottom. So that is what the palette looks like. Just insane. You guys have to let me know what you think about this company and like what it looks like as far as the shadows go. Seriously, I am obsessed. Didn't take me much, but I am literally obsessed, and I can't wait to do my makeup tomorrow. I really can't. I'm not really having problems with staining either, which is lovely. And let me throw that away because it's kind of gross. But I'm going to put this piece of plastic back on here just in case that one shattered one wants to break up a little more. I'm going to show you guys these two highlighters also, what they swatch out like, just so you know. what they look like. And now I can ruin the beautiful patterns in them. I did swatch these out, I think, on my June favorites and fails video, but it was just really quick. If I even did it, I'm not totally sure. I know that I had them and I was really excited about them, but I didn't have the eyeshadow palettes yet. They were still coming. So these are what the two highlighters look like. Absolutely stunning. This pinky one is what I have on my face today, as you can tell. So let me get another wipe out so I don't get glitter everywhere, even though it already is everywhere. I'm just so excited about this. You guys really comment down below and tell me what you think about this collection and stuff. And not only that, but Oden is a company. I know you've probably seen that they brought a new collection out, and it has like a little book palette with a mirror in the middle, and then they have two other palettes that just open up regular. But they're like face front palettes that have a mirror on one side and then the shadows on the other side. They brought out like two regular palettes and then the one book palette that has things on both sides, like a little palette on each side. So you'll have to let me know what you think about this company and all that. I would really like to buy more off of them and spend a little money with their company because they totally deserve it. They really rock. Whenever I had a problem, I got a message back saying that they would get back to me in 24 hours. They were back to me within 2 hours. I mean, it was awesome. So I had a great time dealing with this company. They were wonderful, and these shadows are just beyond good. I mean, the shimmers are, if you look at my eyes, you can see like how beautiful they really are on the eyes and stuff. Just amazing. So that's about all I have to say for now. So I'm gonna get going. I hope you guys enjoyed this little swatch party. Even though this collection's been out forever, I just had to do it because they were so beautiful. So I hope you guys are having a great day, all that stuff, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is. I hope you're having a great one, and I will talk to you guys really soon. All right, bye guys.